Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about a simple little ritual that could seriously transform your workday. We're talking 7 tiny habits, all backed by science, designed to boost your energy and focus in just a few minutes. So, let's get right into it.
Okay, let me ask you, does this feel a little familiar? That end-of-the-day exhaustion from just staring at a screen? That mental fog that rolls in after a bunch of back-to-back video calls? That feeling of being constantly on? Yeah, you are definitely not alone. This is the reality of digital fatigue, and it's draining us.
But here's the thing. What if the answer isn't a week-long vacation or even taking a full hour for lunch? What if the real key to fighting burnout and actually boosting your performance is hidden in these incredibly small, intentional pauses that you sprinkle throughout your day? Yep, we are talking about micro breaks.
Now, these aren't just random suggestions to, take a break. This ritual is a whole system, and it's built on a really powerful framework from the science of happiness and a clear understanding of our 4 core energies. This is all about making every single tiny pause actually count.
So first, let's dig into that foundation. These 4 pillars are really the why behind every single micro break. They're what turn a simple action into a truly intentional act of well-being.
The first pillar is being, and this one is all about grounding ourselves. It's the practice of pulling your attention away from the chaos of your to-do list and just bringing it into the present moment, connecting with your body and your surroundings.
Next up, we have positive chemistry. This is where we get to kind of hack our own biology. We're going to explore breaks that are specifically designed to trigger those feel-good neurotransmitters and activate our parasympathetic nervous system, which is basically the body's natural rest and digest mode. Okay, pillar number 3 is plus discipline. Now, I know, this one might not sound as fun, but it is so crucial. This is the pillar of prevention and conscious self-care. It's all about building the small habits that protect our energy and make this feeling of well-being sustainable for the long haul. And finally, we have the bonus pillar, plus US. This one highlights the super powerful social side of well-being. As we're going to see, a lot of these breaks can actually be done with colleagues, which strengthens connection, trust, and a shared sense of team well-being. All right, with that foundation all set, let's see how it actually applies to our first set of micro breaks. These ones are all about activating those plus being and positive chemistry pillars.
First on the list is the 2-minute mindful walk. It's as simple as it sounds. Once an hour, just get up and walk. To the kitchen, down the hall, wherever. The real key here is to pay attention to your body and what's around you while you do it.
And this is a perfect example of that framework in action. The walk supports the plus being pillar because it forces you to be present. It recharges your physical energy with movement, it gives you a mental reset, and it nourishes your spiritual energy by just grounding you in the moment. Next up, the 1-minute mindfulness break. I want you to think of this as like a mental palate cleanser. After you finish a big task or a meeting, just take 60 seconds, that's it, to focus on your breath or the sensations in your body. It creates a nice clean break before you dive into the next thing. And again, this one is rooted right in that plus being pillar. It's such a powerful tool for nurturing your mental energy to get more clarity, your emotional energy by regulating stress, and your spiritual energy through that non-judgmental observation. Break number 3 is maybe the simplest and fastest one of them all. Just 3 deep, slow breaths. That's it. Think of it as your emergency brake for your nervous system. This super simple act directly taps into positive chemistry. Deep, slow breathing literally signals your brain to calm down, activating that parasympathetic system. It boosts your physical energy with oxygen, calms your emotional state, and it brings clarity back to your mental energy. And hey, remember that plus US pillar? Imagine starting a meeting with 3 collective deep breaths, or doing a mindful walk with a colleague. When you share these little rituals, it normalizes self-care, it builds connection, and it creates a real sense of psychological safety within a team. It's powerful stuff. Now, let's shift gears and look at the next set of breaks. These are all about prevention, and they're built on that all-important pillar of discipline. I'm pretty sure you've heard of this one, but are you actually doing it? The 20-20-20 rule. For our screen-heavy lives, this should be non-negotiable. Every 20 minutes, you look at something about 20 meters away for just 20 seconds. This tiny act gives the small muscles in your eyes a much-needed break, which reduces strain and helps your brain reset its focus. And let's group the last 2 disciplined habits together. A 30-second digital pause every half hour and the simple, constant act of hydration. Just step away from the screen, look out a window, and hey, drink a glass of water. Both of these are pure Discipline. The digital pause gives your brain a moment of silence, kind of detoxing your mental and emotional energies. And hydration? Well, that's just fundamental. It directly fuels your physical and mental energy to prevent that fatigue before it even starts.
So when you step back and look at the big picture, you see that these aren't just 7 random tips. They're a complete interconnected system, like a blueprint for intentional well-being.
It all comes back to this. Everything we've just discussed is built on these 4 pillars: being present, activating positive biology, building sustainable habits, and connecting with others. This is the powerful formula for integrating well-being directly into your workday, not just hoping for it on the weekends.
And this right here is the key takeaway. It's not about grand gestures. It's about the incredible power of tiny, intentional actions repeated over and over. Think of each micro break as a small investment in your well-being, one that's going to compound over time into really significant positive change.
So I'll leave you with this question. Forget trying to do all 7 at once, okay? That's just overwhelming. Just look at the list and ask yourself, which one of these can I start today? Which micro break will you try first?